and welcome to the Embroidered Elephant channel. My name is Kim and today you are joining me to see what I am planning on selling at the Christmas market at our local school tomorrow. So you will see in a minute that a lot of my stuff is quite eclectic. So it's not just stuff that I've sewn, it's stuff that I've made. Some of it incorporates crochet, some of it, well, a lot of it sewing, and some bits a little bit random but Christmassy, if that makes sense. So I will be going through these very briefly, very quickly, just so that you can get an idea of what I've done. So I did mention on a previous video, my plan for this market is to make quite a lot of things that children might find interesting and make things with objects or materials that I already have in the house so that I can keep the cost low and hopefully increase the profit that I bring home at the end of the market. So let's start. I'm not wearing the microphone just because I am going to be holding a lot of things up and I think it will distort the sound anyway, so hopefully you can hear me okay. So the first thing I'm planning on taking are tote bags. So I've got quite a few sort of random unlined tote bags that haven't sold on Etsy. So I've got these yellow ones, the cheetah print floral, leafy design, and I've also got the noddy tote bag as well. I think the noddy one will appeal more to children, but I think the tote bags will probably be more so for people who maybe buy a few bits at the market and need somewhere to put it, or maybe as an adult for a present. I have picked out a few project bags to sell. So these two drawstring bags are quite similar in design. They are more grown up and they would be really cool to add little presents in as like a little gift bag, so they would be more for the adults. This is really small, so again that might appeal more to the adults. This one, and this one may be more towards the children, so it's got a jungle print on. The reason I'm not taking more project bags is because they have got a higher price point, and last time they didn't really appeal to a lot of people. Again, I think the price was higher than what children would typically spend at a market, and they wouldn't necessarily appeal to children. It's a bag, it's not very exciting for them. The next things that I have made and will hopefully be selling are lots and lots of cards. So I had some blank craft paper cards. I painted on a picture of a jumper and I added these crocheted motifs. So they're in different colours, so red, lilac, white, red and white, lilac again, blue and dark green. And I did have these plastic bags handy as well, which was quite nice. It makes them look a bit more professional. Then I have some Rudolphs. So I've made 5 of these and they are all a little bit different. So some of them have different coloured noses, some of them are a little bit brighter than the others. So this one is probably the brightest. And they're really cute because they've all got their own personalities. Next is the bears. So these are quite similar as well. So some of them have bigger heads, bigger eyes, and some of them have crocheted noses as well. They do have mouths, but you can't really see it under the shadows. Sort of similar to the cards, I had some blank notebooks that I've recovered with Christmas paper, and they will be sold as well. So this has presents on it, and this one has robins on, and it's dotted paper, which is my favourite. So if these don't sell, I will definitely be using them for planning for Christmas. Next is something that I've made quite a lot of. So I had a lot of Christmas fabric, I still have quite a lot, and I bought some batting and I thought that these looked really cute. So I quilted the fabric on the outside. I've added some fabric on the inside, so this one is obviously rabbits. So I've got 2 of those. I've got some foxes. They're quilted as well, and the inside or the lining is a bit different for each of them. This one has Santa Claus on, this one has Christmas houses, and this one has Christmas houses, but it's a little bit smaller. 2 with dogs on. These ones which were in my shop and didn't sell. These are a lot thinner. I've got 3 unlined stockings, so this one with Christoph and Sven, and these Minnie Mouse ones, and some Harry Potter ones which are lined. So this has all the creatures on it. It's just got some Harry Potter themed fabric on the inside. This one with the different houses. Again with the different houses on the inside as well. I've made some Christmas bookmarks. These are all slightly different, with coordinating but different fabric on the back. This was quite good for using up ribbons as well. I made some garlands, which are Christmas lights. Hopefully you can see what I was going for. And there are 4 on each, just so that I could make some more. And they're all slightly different. So the felt is actually, it's hand felted, but not by myself. So they've got colours on one side and it's white on the other. And I just love this little detail at the top. So I've got 4 of those. I've decided to take my crocheted hand warmers along with me. I don't think that they will sell, but they might do. So I've got some purple ones, some cream ones, and some white ones as well. And then the other side is just double crochet. The reason I don't think that these will sell is because they're not particularly children's sizes. And I don't know if they'd necessarily appeal to adults. And the other ones that I've got are these longer granny square design ones. So purple and green. And I've got grey and green, grey and purple as well. I made these Christmas trees, so out of old pegs, I've got some fluff in here, or some batting, and just a pot and some felt, obviously. So I used a tutorial, I'll pop it below, and just modified it to be smaller. And along with it I've got these little tins. So decorate your own trees. And I've just put some instructions on the back. All you need is your tree and some glue. Please supervise young children with small parts. And inside it's got a collection of different felt pieces so that they can decorate it. And this is one that my partner did, just to see that it would work. So I'm going to take that as a demonstration tree. All the trees I have are different colours and I've got 5 of them. No, I've got 6 of them. Another thing I will be selling is these bows that I made probably last year, I think, around Christmas time. I bought some material online through someone's D-stash and just felt inspired to make a lot, and that's where they all come from, really. So they are all slightly different. Some of them are matching, some of them aren't. So Rudolph, penguins, and some Halloween ones at the bottom, which I don't think will sell, but these were quite fun to make. However, I will say that because I used hot glue, They've just got a clip on the back. They really hurt my hands. I burnt myself so much, which wasn't great. I've got the scrunchies that I made. I won't get them all out. These are the ones that I've already made, and I've taken to a few shows. I think these are probably one of the best sellers, just because there are so many different colours and decorations and interesting things. I think they appeal to little girls. Along with the normal ones, I will also be taking some fluffy ones. So I've got these red ones that are made of really soft fluff. It feels so nice. So these are red, maybe a little bit Christmassy, and I'm also taking a few of the Winnie the Pooh ones as well. And then the last thing that I'm taking are some tree decorations. So these are all made with scraps of fabric from the bookmarks and the stockings that I made, and I just fussy cut out any of the pictures that I thought would appeal to younger people, and sewed them around 3 sides or 3/4 of the way, added a ribbon, and yeah, so I've got lots of Harry Potter ones. So that's Slytherin. Got the owl. Just some random Christmas ones. I've got a dog. And Harry Potter. Olaf. Some Christmas puddings. So yes, that is a very quick run through of everything I'm taking to the market tomorrow. I will be doing a video to be released on Monday of how everything went. I don't know exactly how I'm going to set the table out. I think I'm just going to arrive and see what happens. Initially, I was going to take a small Christmas tree to show off the decorations so that people can see what they look like and to add a bit more festivities to the table. I think I will have to have a look tomorrow. I'll take it with me and I'll see how it looks with everything else. It may be that it overshadows the rest of the stall, or it may be that it fits in perfectly, but that was my initial plan, so I will be taking that and seeing how it goes. I will also be taking quite a few different baskets. So I've got this one with my scrunchies in it. I may swap the scrunchies and put them in a different basket that's slightly bigger so people can rummage around, and then I will put the stockings, so I will only have one of each design out on display, just so that people can see it and people can get a good selection of what I've got. And yeah, I think that that is it really. I've got just a plain white tablecloth and I sort of play it by ear a little bit, so I will turn up tomorrow, put the tablecloth on and use the different baskets to show different products, and just see how it goes, see what looks good, see what I'll put out on display. I will put everything in a big suitcase that I've got. It's just much easier to take it across with me. I will be sure to take some snacks, maybe a couple of chairs as well, and I have got a separate bag that is full of everything that I need. So it's got my change in it, money, any display boards that I've got with my business cards in as well, and the card machine. I've got a little square card machine. Oh, and all the setup things, so things like blue tack. I will pop in some safety pins as well, some little pegs, and just things like that that will help me to set up. So that is it, a very quick run through of everything I will be taking. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this has given you some ideas. Again, if I've used any tutorials for anything that I've made, I will pop the links below. And apart from that, I will see you on Monday. Take care, have a good evening. Bye.